Morning, everyone. It is nice to have you here with us on the Literacy Lowdown. Our questions for today are: what do you think is an unexplored theme in 21st century children's literature? And what are the impacts of that theme in the 21st century literature for children?
Well, according to Berg et al. 2024, digital identity and self awareness is an unexplored theme in 21st century children's literature. As technology continues to evolve, children are increasingly growing up in digital spaces, with social media, online gaming, and virtual communities shaping their understanding of themselves and their relationships with others. In the past, children's books typically focused on more traditional themes such as friendship, family dynamics, personal growth, and the battle between good and evil. However, as the 21st century progresses, children are facing new challenges that are primarily related to digital technology and its impact on their lives. This theme explores how children interact with the online world, how it affects their sense of identity, and how it shapes their understanding of themselves in comparison to others. Their virtual personas versus their real life selves, where children are creating digital personas, whether through avatars in video games or curated profiles on social media. It explores how these personas might diverge from their real selves, the pressure to maintain a certain image online, and how it affects a child's self esteem and mental health. The digital footprint of where everything shared online can leave a permanent trace where it affects a child's understanding of privacy and responsibility about making choices and thinking about the consequences of one's action. The online communities and relationship changes the nature of friendship and relationships in this digital age. Children form and maintain relationships through social media platforms, gaming, and online spaces that aren't bound by geographical limits. It explores the complexities of friendship in these virtual spaces, from cyberbullying to online support networks, and the way virtual friendships differ from face to face interactions. And concerning the impact on children, the inclusion of digital identity and self awareness in children's literature can have a profound impact on the development of young learners. Here's how it might shape their growth and understanding. We have it can develop development of critical thinking. Stories that deal with digital identity can encourage children to think critically about their online presence, how they present themselves to others, and the importance of authenticity. It can also teach them how to evaluate what they see online, distinguishing between real and curated lives. Mental health awareness. With the rise of cyberbullying and the mental health challenges associated with online platforms, addressing digital identity in children's literature could provide a foundation for mental health discussions by tackling issues like comparison, social media addiction, and body image issues in a safe narrative space. Children can develop a better understanding of these concerns and learn how to manage them. We have privacy and responsibility. Literature that explores how children navigate the digital world can be an entry point into conversations about privacy, consent, and the ethical use of technology. Children can learn the value of their data, the importance of online safety, and how to navigate a world where their information can be easily accessed by others. Then we have empathy and compassion in digital spaces. As children read stories with characters navigating virtual worlds and online interactions, they may begin to develop empathy for those who may be struggling in those spaces. This theme could help young readers recognize that people behind avatars and usernames are real individuals with feelings. Building digital literacy. A theme that directly tackles the digital world also fosters digital literacy, helping children become more aware of how technology works and its implications. This can empower them to make informed decisions and to be responsible digital citizens. Examples in literature. While there are some books starting to incorporate these ideas, it's a theme still being developed. Examples include The Wild Robot by Peter Brown. This novel explores the relationship between a robot and the natural world, raising questions about artificial intelligence and what it means to be alive or human. It doesn't focus specifically on digital identity, but touches on how technology interacts with living beings. The theme of digital identity and self awareness is relatively unexplored in children's literature, but its potential impact is enormous. Addressing this theme helps equip young readers with the tools they need to navigate their own digital worlds, fostering critical thinking, empathy, and self awareness while promoting a healthy relationship with technology. As digital technology continues to evolve, it will be essential for children's literature to address these topics, helping children understand who they are in the world that increasingly exists online.